What is going on, guys, and welcome back once again to our Hut to GM road to the Stanley Cup series. So I've taken a little bit of time off because I wanted to do this special video, and we're only going to open up 4 packs in this entire thing. 4 packs to go towards the team. If you need a refresher from the last episode, the MVPs are going to be Ryan Nugent-Hopkins and they're going to be Roberto Luongo. So there's going to be those 2 MVPs, but I'm going to fill the rest of the team. Aside from what we get from here, I'm going to fill all of the empty spots with previous MVPs. You're going to be seeing Thomas Vanek, Eric Staal. You're going to be seeing an MVP, Jake Gardiner. You're going to be seeing all these ex-MVPs in this episode. So currently, as of right now, as we are standing right now, we have a first-line center, which is Ryan Nugent-Hopkins with the +2 overall, and we have Luongo with the +2 overall. So like I said, only 4 packs. We're going to fill the rest of it with MVPs. We got 1 of the 8750s, and then we have 3 of the 17K packs. So let's go here. Pack number 1, we get a Dan Boyle, a Matt Nieto, and a Pascal Dupuis. That's not so bad. Eric Gryba. Okay, so some decent cards. I'm going to put these guys in our lineup, and we're going to see how they fit. Honestly, I'm really excited to do this one, this MVP episode, because I really want to win another Stanley Cup. And in this pack, Adam Larsson and Zdeno Chara. That's not so bad at all. I will take those 2 cards, but we only have the 1 Stanley Cup, and that was with the Denmark Ducks. So hopefully we can bring another Stanley Cup to our Hut to GM road to the Stanley Cup series here. We got Adam Larsson and Zdeno Chara. Those might be the only 2 cards that I take. Yeah, it's not that great of a pack, but some pretty decent defensemen. Alright, 2 more of these packs left. Let's just kind of fill out the team as much as we can, and then we're going to fill the rest with MVPs, and I see some decent cards there. Ryan Stanton probably won't make the team. Hiller could probably be our backup. Mason, honestly, none of these cards are that great, to be honest. We'll put Mark Straight on there, and maybe Hiller as the backup, but aside from that, nothing really worth taking. 1 more pack, and then we're going to just stuff this team filled with MVPs, and oh my god, what an awful pack. What an awful pack. Mark Savard, Tim Jackman, Andrew Shaw. Oh my god, that's just awful. Okay, we're gonna need our MVPs to do some work here. I guess I'll take Andrew Shaw if I'm gonna take anybody. That's an awful pack. So I'm gonna put this team in GM mode, and I'm gonna fill it with MVPs. Let's go. Alright, here we are with the Moscow Muffin Man. That's right, baby. I'm stoked on this team. I haven't looked at it yet. I'm a little bit concerned that we're going to have too many good players playing in wrong positions, because it was hard to make a complete team out of MVPs. A lot of them were centers, and it's going to be hard. I don't know. We're going to kind of have a look at this squad here. So let's have a look at it here. Go to edit lines, and I want to go to best lines first. Okay, so you see what I'm saying? We got 88s playing on the 4th line. Okay, so it's going to be Staal, Kuznetsov, Hornquist, Vanek, Nuge, Hoffman. I'm going to go maybe like this. I think Nuge has to play on the 2nd line between Hoffman. Oh man, we have such a stacked team. Oh my god. Plekanec going to go there between Camilleri and Sharp. This team is too good. It's too good. So going over everyone here, Eric Staal has been an MVP a few times, and he's actually been back to the team quite a few times. You know, we seem to always pull him, and he always has like 90+ point years. That's why he is the 90 overall. And you can see there we got Evgeny Kuznetsov as well. Hornquist was that big special card that we pulled. He hasn't really lived up to the expectations that a 93 overall sniper should, but Thomas Vanek has back-to-back 56 goal years when this guy is on our team. I think that warrants a 1st line minute right there. I think, you know what, we're going to bring it like this. I think Staal has really good face-offs. I mean, 79 is not bad. What does Kuznetsov have for face-offs? He's got 78. So I know we had Staal and Vanek on the same line. So I'm going to do that. Staal, Vanek, Hornquist, Hoffman, Kuznetsov, Nuge, Sharp, Plekanec, Camilleri, Andrew Shaw, Henrique, and Brassard. So quite a team. Brassard's got 77 face-offs, and Henrique has 83. So obviously we're going to play Henrique there. I'm looking for big things from Thomas Vanek, though. Big things. Defensively, we got Mark-Edouard Vlasic, who was an MVP a few episodes ago. Hampus Lindholm was the MVP from our Stanley Cup winning Denmark Ducks, but he's here with the Moscow Muffin Men now, baby. We got Jake Gardner playing along his side, and then Shara Vlasic, and then Dan Boyle, Adam Larson, and in the cage going to be Roberto Luongo and Antti Ranta. He was one of the big surprises. We had him as our starting goalie, and he killed it. He almost had 40 wins. So that's our team. It's looking pretty good. Let's hop into the simulation. All right, the first game against the Toronto Maple Leafs. You know our luck in the first games. We usually lose, but if we win, that is a sign we're going to have a good year. So first period, 1-0. Frankie Corrado, of all people, scores on a shorthanded goal against his ex-teammate Roberto Luongo. Period number 2, 1-1. Marc-Edouard Vlasic ties it up. Third period, 2-2. We're going into OT, and we're going to a shootout, and we lose. Of course, we always lose in our first game. I'll see you guys in 25 games. Yeah, we are a really good team, and Thomas Vanek picked up right where he left off, a goal-scoring machine. We've won 12 in a row, 13 in a row, 14 games in a row. Oh my god, and we finally lose one. I think that I was actually in OT, but holy crap, 19-2-2. Holy shit. I mean, I knew we were going to have a good start, but holy crap. We have to simulate 2 more games here before we hit the 25 mark, and 7-3 loss. Whoa, what happened there? Let's go though. First period, 1-0 Patrick Hornquist. Period number 2, 2-1 Thomas Vanek, and Hornquist gets the hat trick. There you go, baby. He scores 2 goals in the third period, like a minute apart, and he gets his 6th, 7th, and his 8th, but Thomas Vanek has 13, so get the hell out of the way, and we are 23-2. Oh my god. Okay, so let's have a look here really quickly at the first 25 games where everyone sits. I believe we're first. Yeah, we're first not only in our division, but first in the NHL by a huge portion. 42 points, and the next closest one is Dallas with 33, so 9 points behind us. Goals, we are surprisingly not up there. There's a lot of people scoring a lot of goals. How the hell does Stamkos have 25 goals in 25 games? Oh my god. Assists, we are up there with the 5th spot. Nugent Hopkins has 21, and points, Eric Stahl has 31. That's what I'm saying, man. This guy is a point producer. He is a beast. So let's have a look at the stats throughout the first 25 games. Obviously, much better than anyone ever would have thought. We're killing it right now, and there is our top 3. The big guns, everyone, I mean, a lot of people are producing right now. A whole lot of people. We're doing good. We're doing really good, actually. I'm not going to touch anything. We're just going to continue with the simulation. 25 more games. Here we come. Alright, so we're 50 games through this NHL regular season, and the Muffin Men are killing it right now. You can see Thomas Vanek, 28 goals. There's actually a trade there. Tampa Bay acquired Patrick Marleau and Zubris for D'Angelo and Adam Ernie. That's a pretty interesting trade. What else we got here? Where are we in the standings? I assume we're going to be tops of the NHL. Yeah, 81 points. No one's even close to us right now. 38, 7, and 5. Goals were pretty close. I think we're in the top 10 with Thomas Vanek with 28. Assists were actually not up there. So the points, no one's really running away with the points. You can see Thomas Vanek is actually in the 6th spot there. He has 59 points. Again, leading the way as usual. Roberto Luongo leading the league in goals against average and save percentage there, 1-1. He is on fire. I mean, I kind of knew we're going to be in this position. I didn't think we're going to be this good, but we are playing incredible right now. Thomas Vanek, once again, just on fire, as he usually is. A lot of players are producing. The MVP squad is, we're really good. We're super good. So let's go all the way till the end of the regular season, or until we have a few games left, see where we are, and we'll head into the postseason. Okay, so Thomas Vanek has 40 goals. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 games left. If we can get 10 goals in his last 17 games, he will hit 50 goals for the 3rd straight time. He has hit 50 goals every time he's been on Hut to GM. Hopefully he can continue it here. We've won 9 in a row. Make that 10 in a row, baby. Let's go with 11. Oh, and the Minnesota Wild, they ruin our streak. Come on, Vanek. We need you to start scoring some goals here. We need 50. We need another 50 goal performance. He's got 42, 44, scored a couple there. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Okay, 5 goals left. That's all you need. Okay, he only needs 4 more goals, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games left. Can he do it? If anyone can do it, it is Thomas Vanek. Imagine if he played like he did right now in real life. Oh my, he'd be making bank. 49 goals. Okay, he's gonna do it. 50 goals. Of course he's gonna do it. Thomas Vanek against Florida. 50? Nope. Come on, Thomas Vanek. 50 against Carolina. You can do it. Oh my god, he is ready for the dramatics right now. We're on a winning streak right now. All Thomas Vanek has to do is score 1 goal to hit the 50 mark for the 3rd time in his tenure as a Hut to GM player. Let's go. Come on, Vanek, first period. Okay, Steven Stamkos on Antti Ranta, period number 2. 3, did he get it? He got 2. He's got 51. There you go. Thomas Vanek, baby. 50 goals once again. What do you know about that, Steven Stamkos? Get out of here. 51 goals on the year, and he gets 2 in the second period to get us that victory, and we're on to the playoffs. What a ridiculous year. Steven Stamkos hit 50, and then Thomas Vanek's like, buddy, come on, no, I got this. He ended up getting 2 of his own, his 50 and his 51st. If that wins him the Rocket Richard, I will be stoked. 64, 11, and 7, definitely been our best year, and we got Ottawa in the first round. So we got the Muffin Men versus the Ottawa Senators. I do want to check out the stats for everybody. I am so stoked with Thomas Vanek hit 50 goals again. What a beast. 98 points. Oh my god. So Thomas Vanek has played a total of 246 games with our Hut to GM series, and he's got 163 goals. Holy crap. Have a look here at everyone. Thomas Vanek, 98 points. Kuznetsov right behind him with 90. Eric Stahl with 88. Patrick Hornquist with 84. So we had 4 players with over a point per game. Matt Hoffman playing on the 3rd line, I believe. May have gotten to the 2nd line, actually, but 81 points. Nugent Hopkins there. Mark-Edward Vlasic, 16 goals. What a beast. There is everyone else. I mean, a lot of players played in positions where they really shouldn't have been playing. Like, Derek Brassard playing on the 4th line still managed to get 34 points. That's pretty impressive. As for goaltenders, 11-3 for Antti Ranta and a measly 53-8 for Roberto Luongo. 12 shutouts. This is the dream team is what this is. Absolutely. Let's roll through the playoffs here. 1 win, and we got a 1-0 victory. Stahl had 2 goals. Let's go here, and we win again. No surprise. We may just steamroll everyone here, and get your brooms out, because we are going to sweep them 7-0 and a 4-0 series win. That was just too easy. Honestly, that was just way, way, way too easy. See ya, Ottawa. Try again next time. Who is going to be our opponent in round number 2? Okay, we got Steven Stamkos. Let's go. If we start losing like we are, okay, you know what, tied up 1-1. I'm gonna slow sim the games if we eventually start losing, but I think we're gonna have this one in the bag. That was too easy. See you later. Just steamrolling everybody right now. Just on fire. We had Stamkos in the last round. Now we got Crosby, and we got Evgeny Malkin, and another sweep. Are we getting another sweep? Yep, get your brooms out. 8-1. Oh my god. Stanley Cup Finals. Who is it going to be against? It's against Jamie Benn, Tyler Seguin, and the Dallas Stars. I mean, I knew we were going to get here. It's just a matter of when and how, but we did it. Let's go. First period, Stanley Cup Finals. 2-2. Okay, Stahl, Hornquist, Goligoski, and Eakin. Period number 2. Okay, 4-3. There you go. Third period. 5-3. Hoffman gets 1, and we are only 3 games away from getting our 2nd Stanley Cup. That would be awesome. The Denmark Ducks and the Moscow Muffin Men. Couple of absolutely outstanding teams. Let's go. First period. 1-1. Period number 2. 3-2. And oh man, we just explode in the 3rd period to take a 2-0 lead. Hornquist, Kuznetsov, Patrick Sharp, and Thomas Plekanec. There you go. Hornquist has 11. We're flying through this right now. We're flying through this. We're up 2-0, and I think you guys know it's because it's such an OP team. It's ridiculous. First period, 3-0 Larson, Nuge, Henrique. Second period, 5-0 Patrick Sharp, Mark-Edward Vlasic. And the third period, 7-1 Henrique and Kuznetsov. I want to have a look at how many goals we scored in the regular season as well. Holy crap, we are absolutely unstoppable. 64, 11, and 7. Game 4, we can win the Stanley Cup. We're on the road. I wouldn't mind losing to win at home, but I mean, we're just unstoppable right now. Let's go. Alright, first period, Stanley Cup final, 2-1. Matt Hoffman has been absolutely on fire, and Nugent Hopkins gets another one. We're just flying through this. Period number 2, 3-2. Okay, they make it interesting. Patrick Sharp scores, and then Tyler Seguin gets another one. Going into the third period here, we have a slim lead by 1. Anything can happen here. 10 minutes left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We're a minute away from our second Stanley Cup. Can we do it in Moscow? A super team. We pulled together, we put together all the MVPs, 50 seconds away. Hopefully they don't tie it up here. Look at our jerseys, by the way. Oh shit, they do tie it up. Oh boy, okay. Cody Eakin, the best third liner in GM mode history. He gets one, and the fans in Dallas are stoked. They tie up the game in the third period. Oh my god, this is going to be dramatic. Okay, new game plan. Get the puck to Thomas Vanek, and he'll do the rest. 27 seconds left. Oh, Louis with the big stop. Look at our jerseys, though. How nice are those? What a weird set of colors, but it kind of looks good. Okay, get the puck to Thomas Vanek, and good things will happen. No! Are you serious? Tyler Seguin, 4-3. No! They ruined the party. Come on, guys. 20 seconds. You can do this. You can do this. You've been beating people 8-1 all year. You can score 1 goal in the next 14 seconds. You got this. Come on. Oh my god, we're actually going to lose this one. Wow, okay. I said I wouldn't mind losing so we could win on our home turf, and they end up pushing a game 5. Alright, fine. If you want to do it that way, that's fine. The Muffin Men are not playing around right now. Let's go. First period, 2-1. Dan Boyle and Ryan Nugent-Hopkins scores his second in as many games. Period number 2, 3-1. There you go. Evgeny Kuznetsov. Now we can plan the parade. Hopefully. There you go. Patrick Hornquist pretty much ices this one. 10 minutes left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. And we get our 5th goal. Patrick Hornquist. We had a long flight from Dallas to Moscow last night. The boys are tired. Oh my god, Louis! Come on, Louis! What is going on right now? Luongo, don't do this to me. Come on, man. 5-2. They're not scoring 3 goals in the last minute. Not happening. Like I said, we had a long flight, and oh my god, each one of these is like so close. We're all tired, but we're ready to go. 5-2. We should have our second Stanley Cup. Come on, Vanek. Ice that, buddy. The Moscow Muffin Men are Stanley Cup champions. There we go. Our second cup in Hut to GM. We had quite a while where we didn't do any damage in the playoffs since the Denmark Ducks, but the Muffin Men, baby, we come through and we win the series 4-1. No real surprise there. We steamrolled the entire year. This was like an NBA dream team, you know, when LeBron went to the Heat or stuff like that. I mean, it's just awesome to see all the MVPs come together, form a super squad. Louis gets his ring, and Eric Stahl wins the Conn Smythe with 30 points in the playoffs. What a beast. There you go. Who's our captain? Patty Hornquist. There you go. Raise that Stanley Cup. Look at those jerseys. Oh my god. They're booing Gary Bettman, but let the cheers begin. There you go. The Moscow Muffin Men Stanley Cup champions. Alright, Stanley Cup champions, the Moscow Muffin Men. What a name. And I actually want to check out some things here. I want to see how many goals we scored in the regular season. I want to see all that stuff. I want to see our power play percentage, all that stuff. So 135 points. Pretty sure that's an NHL record. Goals for, we scored 337 goals. That is a lot of goals. 4.11 goals per game. That's ridiculous. Over 4 goals a game. Goals against, we only allowed allowed 170 goals all year. That is pretty impressive. And Vancouver was actually number 2 with Ryan Miller. That's kind of weird. Goals against per game were first. Power play goals number 1. Total power plays doesn't matter. Power play percentage were number 1, clicking at 27%. PK was ridiculous, 86 all year. And away and home, pretty much the exact same. And that is a hell of a year. So let's have a look at our all-time record here. We currently have 782 victories, 588 losses, and 242 overtime losses. You're going to see the most points in one season actually change. Thomas Vanek broke that record, and I didn't even realize it. He previously held the record for 94 points. He broke that with 98 and a plus 44. That is very, very impressive for Thomas Vanek. So, I have an announcement to make. We are going to be resetting the MVPs. I'm not going to reset their overall. Their overall is going to stay the exact same. So if we do get Eric Stahl again, he's going to be 90 overall. But what I'm going to do is I am going to reset everyone. Everyone is now eligible to come back as an MVP. I'm not going to pick any MVPs for this episode because we're starting fresh. The overalls are going to stay the same, but we are going to be starting fresh. So if we get Thomas Vanek, he can come back for another year. Same thing as with Kuznetsov, Hornquist, Hoffman, Nuge, Vlasic, Gardner. Everyone's coming back. In the next episode, I am going to be opening up 10 packs once again, and we're going to start fresh. Also, that looks really nice having 2 Stanley Cups there. That's awesome. The Moscow Muffin Men are put in the history books up with the Denmark Ducks, Stanley Cup champions.